Alright guys, so the brand new Season 7 update is finally here, which means I am going to be creating a top 5 best guns for this new update. A bunch of buffs and nerfs have dropped, which means there's going to be a lot of content for us to cover in this upcoming week or two. But that also means you guys are going to be figuring out which weapons you guys can abuse or not abuse when it comes to grinding that rank into legendary. So if you guys do enjoy this video, let me know down in the comments if you guys do or don't agree with my list, and let's get on with the action. Alright guys, so you guys know the drill. Before we start off with the top 5 list, we always go for some honorable mentions, and the one honorable mention we have for today is the Switchblade. Now, as you guys know, the gun isn't actually fully out as of right now, but I've already seen some gameplay and I've seen some statistics, and I talked to a bunch of analytical guys, and they mentioned that this gun is going to be meta. But since I don't have full access to it, I didn't know what to put it in this list. So as of right now, I'm going to just give it an honorable mention, but I know for sure it is going to be a top 5 weapon. You guys are just going to have to wait and find out to see where it is when it does come out in the next battle pass. But now that you're done with that weapon, let's get on with the official top 5 list. Alright guys, so starting off with number 5, we do have the QQ9. It is our one and only in our beloved SMG that everyone has been enjoying, and it does create some nostalgic memories for all of us because, you know, we love this meta. It was pretty balanced back then. The only thing not balanced about this is the fact that it would be going around like a wildfire because everyone and their mother would be using this. It would be like a 10-man QQ9 in every single scrim or rank gameplay. But with this buff, the QQ9 actually did get an increase in its overall damage, which means the potential for the damage range and the drop off is much higher to kill somebody as you go further out in the ranges. Now, the thing with this is it kind of gives us an opportunity to use a weapon if we are aboard of the current meta, and you guys will get to know what I'm talking about when I do go up with the list. But QQ9 is number 5. Up on the screen right now is going to be my setup. I'm not going to be going through it every single second of the way. You guys can just take a screenshot and see what it is. But now that you're done with number 5, let's get on with number 4. Now, up on number 4, we do have the GKS. Now, the reason why this is on number 4 and actually, in my opinion, deserves a spot on this top 5 list is because it is basically a hybrid AR and SMG. If you want it to be an SMG, it can do that because of its mobility and fast ADS time. But if you actually want it to be an AR as well, you can also do that because it can also cross map people. Even if you build it out to be some sort of an SMG build, no matter what, it's going to be your best friend in any single map. That's why it's super versatile, and I would recommend using this if you guys do want a mix of an AR playstyle and an SMG. You can't go wrong with it. Up on the screen right now is going to be my build. Now, me personally, I don't really main this gun. I have given it some shots in some ranked games or even some scrims, but it isn't really to my liking because, like I mentioned, I'm a very aggressive player, so I don't really like fitting that whole AR playstyle. But if you guys are like that, feel free to use this. And now that we're done with number 4, we are going to be heading it to the top 3 of this class. Alright guys, now up on number 3, we do have the Peacekeeper. Now listen, I know I made a video saying that the Peacekeeper was going to be the number 1 gun in the new Season 7 update, but unfortunately I was wrong. After I looked at some things and I talked to some people, they said that it was going to be, but unfortunately that's not the case because of the top 2 guns that we have on the list that you guys will find out in a bit. But trust me, the Peacekeeper is still a very good gun. It is super versatile. It can be used for short, mid, and long range. You can use it however you want. You can use it as an SMG or an AR. And if you guys want a really fast mobility build for this Peacekeeper and still make it seem like an SMG, this is the build to go to. I'm definitely going to be using this weapon, especially in the SMD, mainly because I like my speed, I like my aggression, and I like everything about this weapon. So now that we're done with number 3, we are going to be going on to number 2. Alright guys, now that we are on to number 2, I can give you guys the last 2 weapons that I think are going to be meta. Starting off with this one, we do have the Kilo. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I am pretty surprised that this thing get a nerf. If you guys are unaware, I made a video like a month ago saying that the Kilo video that I made a month ago was going to be the last video I made with the gun because I heard it was going to get a huge nerf. But I guess that didn't happen, and the Kilo is still meta, which has been meta for a while now. I think it's been like 4 to 5 months. I'm not complaining though. I personally think that it is kind of balanced now that I did to think about it. But don't worry, I do have a build for you guys, and I'm not going to lie. This is by far the best AR you can use for this season. especially since if you guys do like lane holding. And I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty good for killing people close range too, depending on how you build it. Obviously, you're gonna be needing some ADS time on that, because nowadays with this current meta, it is basically an SMG meta, and let's be real, all those guns ADS extremely fast, so you guys are gonna have to make up for that in adding like a stippled grip tape, whatever. But this is my build on the screen right now. I would definitely use this. Many players from the comp scene use this, and you guys can use whatever perks you guys want. It does not matter. But now that we're done with that, we are going to be going to the #1 spot in a second. Now, the moment you guys have been waiting for it, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys have definitely knew this was coming, and that is going to be the KSP. Now, the KSP is by far, I would say, far worse and toxic than the MX9 meta, and I'm not gonna complain, because I am absolutely in love with it. You guys already know me. I love my SMG metas, and I love my fast time to kill and fast mobility metas, and KSP just happens to fit that description. And it is also a one burst weapon close range, which is absolutely amazing, because the feeling of that and the absolute I guess satisfaction of that is just amazing. This is the gun that you guys should abuse, and keep abusing until they nerf it. And from what I heard, it actually did get a ghost buff, which is very unexpected. I didn't think they were gonna buff this weapon, even though it is already good as it is. But that is what COD Mobile has done. You guys should keep using this weapon, and up on the screen right now is my build. This is the one weapon everyone's gonna be starting to use, especially in competitive and the upcoming stage of 4 CODM World Championships. So be on the lookout for that. But without further ado, if you guys did enjoy today's video, we are gonna be dropping some bangers, because the new update has arrived and there's so much to cover. So if you guys have a good rest of your day, leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to drop that sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one.